Well, here we go again. I'm doing another event, trying to unlock another character that you normally have to buy with money. First I did it for SBO, then with Classic Sonic last week, and now I'm doing it for the most recently added character in Sonic Dash, Metal Sonic. And it's kind of amusing how they added him last week, locked him behind a paywall of $4, and then ran an event with which you might not have to pay for him at all. Okay, you're lost, SEGA. This is a great opportunity, guys. Let's dig into it. Okay, so I've done events like this before. As a matter of fact, I already have a video of one of them with Classic Sonic, so there's really not as much new stuff to say about this one. Like the previous event, this one lasts for 7 days, but the goalposts have actually been moved. So now you have to reach a quota of 500 tokens instead of 300 like I've had to do in previous events. While it will take more effort to reach this number, that's nothing some strategy can't fix. Even with the increase in the quota, 7 days is still enough where you can get 100 tokens per day and still have some time to spare. In case you haven't heard, I like to get at least 100 tokens per day when I'm doing these events. And for me, it's a pretty doable task because I can get 33 or 34 tokens per run, plus more to spare. And if you can get 33 or 34 tokens for every ticket that you use, then 3 tickets will be enough to get you to 100. But of course the actual results will vary depending on your skills and your luck. So I'd imagine some people aren't going to be able to get 33 tokens per run. Like I've said before, there's a good way to revive yourself if you die too quickly, which is watching ads to revive yourself. Since it doesn't cost you any star rings, it's a nice way to help yourself out and get more tokens. Alternatively though, you can go on without reviving yourself and just wait to get more tickets. You actually don't have to wait very long to get tickets because you get 1 per hour unless you have 3 already. So if you play the game several times a day, you can benefit by being able to use a lot of tickets. This technique will be especially helpful if you haven't started the event yet, because it's already been going on for days, and if you haven't started collecting tokens, then getting 100 per day won't be enough. But if you play the game periodically and revive yourself as needed, you can make up for those lost days. Now for a bit of advice on what to do when you're actually in-game. First of all, I've already mentioned before that you don't need to touch these tokens to collect them, you'll just have to be in the same lane as the token to collect it, and then that'll count as getting it. But aside from that, I had a couple of different thoughts, one of which is to definitely get items while you're playing. In case you run into something that you shouldn't, it'll be nice to have a shield. And the only way to get one is to grab the item boxes and hope they give you what you want. On the same note, it'll be good to pick a character whose shield stat is upgraded enough to last a long time. Because, hey, having protection is nice. Being able to get rings from a magnet or from an item box that contains rings might be helpful to you so that you can dash and keep yourself alive for longer. But when you're dashing, you run a higher risk of missing tokens because you don't see them in time, or because it increases the risk of clipping through a token even though you're in the same lane. On the other hand, dashing can keep you alive during risky platforming sections and help you skip past sections that don't have any tokens. So there are some trade-offs. Now at this point I was going to tell you not to do any boss battles while you're getting these tokens, but then I realized, what boss battles? While I was playing at this event, I noticed that there weren't any Eggman or Zaz signs in sight. So I guess this event doesn't let you go to boss battles when you're getting tokens. But after discussing all that stuff, why would you bother getting Metal Sonic anyway? What's with him? Well, he offers the same benefits as any character that you have to buy. Good stats, the ability to get more animals, specifically chickens, pigs, and rabbits. Not to mention the ability to make Sonic Dash videos where you play as Metal Sonic without having to pay anything. And with that sort of thing in mind, it might be nice to have him. So then, that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you want to subscribe to my channel and check out some other stuff, go ahead.